The lion dance, one of the most iconic symbols of Chinese culture, has an origin that is both rich and full of mysteries. How can an animal that is not part of the Chinese fauna, and apparently never was, be so present in a country's culture? Today we will talk about the existing historical records regarding the emergence of lion dance. And one of them dates back to the Nowruz festival, a Persian festival that has been taking place for over 4,000 years. Traveling merchants and dancers eventually brought this festival tradition from Nowruz to many parts of what was then the Chinese Empire. This quickly became part of the culture of many places. But when exactly this happened is completely uncertain. The earliest Chinese records of the existence of a lion come from the Warring States era in a poem called The Story of Mu, the Son of Heaven. In this poem, the lion is called Swan Ni, probably influenced by Indian culture. And although this poem does not specifically mention the lion dance, some historians argue that it may be one of the precursors to the beginning of this tradition. As early as the Northern Wei dynasty, the Huns had the custom of using wooden lions as symbols for their rituals. Even during a period of war between the Huns and the Chinese, some stories tell that the emperor liked this ritual and these practices, and ended up adopting them for the court, turning them into a culture that expanded throughout the empire. As early as the Tang dynasty, we find the first official records of lion dancing in texts and poems, such as those of Pai Chin Mi, which describe a wooden lion similar to those used today. During this period, lion dance began to be associated with theatrical performances and Chinese opera. Moving forward in time, after the year 900, the lion dance was already something relatively common, especially among the elites. In the palaces and homes of the nobles, it was already a ritual that was practiced many times. And in the Song dynasty, it was already something completely popularized throughout the country. It was during this same period that the northern lion emerged, which would be a precursor to the southern lion that we know today. Although uncertain, we know that the lion dance has evolved a lot over the centuries, and during that time it has absorbed various influences from other cultures such as Persian, Una, and Indian, and possibly many others that we have no records of. Today, the lion dance is a celebration of all the history and diversity that has helped shape what China has become over the centuries.